Hi everyone, God bless you. Today I want to explain major guitar chords. We're going to start off with this chord. This is called the C major chord, also known as Do. So simply, we're going to put our ring finger on the 3rd fret. You can see here, these are called frets. So here on the 3rd fret right here, and on the 5th string. So we're gonna, just for naming purposes, is gonna be the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th string. So right here on the 5th string, on the 3rd fret, I'm gonna place my ring finger. Then my middle finger, I'm going to place it here on the 4th string on the 2nd fret. And lastly, I'm going to place my last finger here on the 2nd string on the 1st fret. So this, C major. Now, another way to play C major is here. This is a little bit more difficult to play. As you can see, I'm placing this finger on the 3rd fret and I'm covering all the strings. This is a difficult position. With practice, you can definitely get it. All it takes is practice. It will not be easy and it will take some time, but don't be discouraged. And then we're gonna place all 3 fingers here. So the pinky goes on the 2nd string, ring finger goes right above it on the 3rd, middle finger goes on the 4th. See? Now, the cool thing is if you slide up, this is C sharp, which is also known as D flat. And if we move up here, this is D. This is D major. And if we move up again, D sharp, which is also known as E flat, then we have E major right here, F major, F sharp major, G major, G sharp, E. And so as you can see, just by sliding up, every fret is a half step essentially. So just by sliding up in the same position, look at all the chords that I played. This is why this position is very important. Many people, they ignore the chords that you can play up here because they're so difficult, but they are very, very useful. Now, I'm going to continue here. So we did C, and I showed you here, and then D. So D, you can also play it like this. Sorry. Right here. So, I am placing my ring finger here in the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, my middle finger on the 1st string on the 2nd fret, and then I'm placing my last finger here on the 2nd fret and on the 3rd string. This is D. So we did C, D, and now E major. E major, this is one of the easier chords. E major. So I'm going to place my ring finger here on my 2nd fret on my 4th string, my middle finger on the 2nd fret again, but this time it's going to be on the 5th string, and my last finger is going to be on the 3rd string on the 1st fret. That's E major. Now F major, this chord position is also difficult, but very, very useful. Now here, I'm using this finger to cover all the strings here on the 1st fret. Now, for the remaining fingers, my middle finger is going to go on the 2nd fret. It's going to be on the 3rd string. My pinky is going to be on the 3rd fret, on the 4th string, and my ring finger will be on the 3rd fret, on the 5th string. The important thing is to keep these fingers curved so that the strings can vibrate and you're not squashing them or preventing them from moving. That's the important thing. So that's F. Now here, if I move up half steps, I can do F sharp, which is also known as G flat, then G major, G major, G sharp, also known as A flat, A sharp, which is also known as B flat, B, C. So again, this position, you can move it up, half step up, and pretty much have a good amount of chords there. Alright, now another way to play G major is like this. So I'm going to place my ring finger down here on the 3rd fret on the 1st string. My middle finger is going to be on the 6th string on the 3rd fret also, and my last finger will be on the 2nd fret on the 5th string. This is G. Now we're going to do A. So A major, a fairly easy chord. So my ring finger will be on the 2nd string on the 2nd fret, my middle finger will be on the 3rd string on the 2nd fret, and then my last finger here will be on the 2nd fret and on the 4th string. This is A. Now, if I want to play A sharp, I just move this up here, but I'm going to replace my fingers and add. This is also known as B flat. And then if I move it up one more time, this is my B major chord. Alright, I know I went a little bit fast. Feel free to repeat it more than once. Stop, pause, do whatever you have to do to learn it. I did go a little bit fast, but I hope this is useful for you and can be a reference for you to learn all these different chords. May God bless you.